My very first fight was when I was 10 years old, and that's when I realized I want to do this properly.
Have you ever considered what you would be doing if it wasn't boxing?
I've never, it's like this has always been on my mind. I couldn't picture myself without it.
So it's single-minded determination to go and achieve what you want to achieve. What is that end goal for you?
To be undisputed world champion.
If boxing ended tomorrow, what would boxing have taught you for the rest of your life? Everybody, welcome to the Thoughtonomy podcast, where we like to get you to think for yourself in a world that wants to do it for you. I'm very, very happy and excited to have with me Tyler Wolmarans.
Thank you to have me.
South African National Champion Cadet Division. We're going to talk lots about boxing today, and I'm really intrigued to get into the mind of a young champion. And the idea is to send that message out to all the youngsters watching. But also, I got a funny feeling that there's going to be some adults out there who could learn some really valuable lessons from your journey. So thanks for being here. Just tell us quickly, outside of boxing, who is Tyler?
I would say I'm a very relaxed guy. I enjoy seeing friends every now and again, and I enjoy relaxing and recovery. Yeah. Socially,
what do you guys get up to?
We normally just go to each other's houses. Everything's very relaxed with me on the weekends because I enjoy my recovery after the weeks of training.
I know you're going to battle this question, but tell me, what is the one thing that your friends think is cool about you?
I would say just like being me. It's almost like they forget that I'm I box and stuff. It's like I'm just normal for them.
That's awesome. And age-wise, just let everyone know how old you
are. I'm 14.
And you've made a change recently. I was chatting to old man, and he was talking about how you've come out of school. What was the reason behind that, and how's that been going for you?
Yeah, so I was at Northwood High School for 1 year, and I've just recently left to focus on more hours of training because this year we've got some opportunities fighting overseas.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm currently it's called UCT.
All right. And was being at Northwood putting pressure on you from a time perspective, just with all the requirements of school and the timetable?
Yeah, it was. We still managed to get a lot of work in, but now we have pretty much the whole day to train. So now I can instead of training once or twice a day, I can train 3 or 4 times a day even.
Okay. And what sort of opportunities are coming at you at this point?
Yeah, so it's called RBC. It's from the UK. They've reached out to us and they want to sponsor me and sign me up to fight overseas for them.
Okay. That's amazing. And what sort of age group would you get into in terms of getting involved there?
Yeah, so it's quite strict overseas. So I'll fight someone my exact age and weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Well, I was saying to you off air, I've been watching a lot of your journey. I think a lot of people are watching your journey. I'm fascinated with the discipline and your old man getting you in the street and making you do sprint start. And you're just up here in Glen Ashley, right? And everything that I do in my coaching from a business perspective all centers around discipline. I can see you've got discipline. Let's go back to the beginning of the journey, all right? Can you remember the first time you walked into a gym, a boxing gym? You were too young.
I've been doing it my whole life.
But when was the first time you realized, I can do this. I want to do this?
I'd say after my first fight, because I've been sparring and done everything from, I can't even remember, but my very first fight was when I was 10 years old, and that's when I realized I want to do this properly.
And the first time you got punched in the face, how did that feel? Your first sparring session, can you remember it?
I can't.
No.
It was so long ago. I was probably maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, this is how you've grown up.
Yeah.
I remember in fact, I used to come to your dad's boxing gym just from a fitness perspective. And you'd be there 4:30 in the morning in your school uniform. So this is all you know, right?
Yeah, it's
have you ever, nature. And that's just not to ever question what you're doing. It's just, have you ever considered what you would be doing if it wasn't boxing?
I've never. It's this has always been on my mind. I couldn't picture myself without it.
So it's single-minded determination to go and achieve what you want to achieve. What is that end goal for you?
To be undisputed world champion.
Amazing. Right, take us through your day. Tell us what a typical day in your boxing journey is for somebody out there who has no idea what you go through.
So I have a fight coming up in March. So for this fight camp for the past 2 weeks, I wake up at 4 every day.
Yeah.
We at the gym by 5. We've been doing sparring every day for the past 2 weeks. I go home, I shower, and then I start my schoolwork. And I do 3 subjects a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday I'm off. So I finish school at around 11 or 12. I'll relax for a bit and then go back to the gym. And then some days I train clients.
Okay. You got your own coaching business
Yeah.
going on. Awesome.
Yeah, I actually have clients a bit later today.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's nice, because the gym's quite close to our house, so I do my road work. So I actually run from our house to the gym, get the road work out the way, and then it's around 4 o'clock. Then we eat dinner. Then I start lying down and get ready for bed.
You must be destroyed by that. How's your energy at the end of the day? Is part of your routine going to bed early?
Yeah. I go to bed at around I'm in bed by 7 already.
And this is Monday to Friday, or is it
Monday to
Saturday, Sunday
Friday
as well?
But then on Saturday we do a relaxed 10-kilometer run.
Relaxed.
Yeah. And then on Sunday I normally do a light session, just whatever junk or whatever's happened on the weekend, just to sweat it out and be ready for Monday.
Look, I mean, if you follow the journey of any young athlete who's gone on to become a world beater, this is what it takes, right?
Yeah.
But it comes a sacrifice. So what do your mates think about this? I mean, they must just want to see you all the time. There must be a lot of sacrifice that comes with this. How does it impact you? You're very driven, I can see it, and you're going to achieve your goal. What are you missing out on?
I wouldn't say I'm missing out on too much, because when I do see my friends, it's not crazy activities.
Yeah.
We normally, even if it's just a brow, or come to our house. So I'm not missing out on too much, and they still come every now and again. But it doesn't really affect me because I'm so used to it.
Yeah, and you understand that there's a sacrifice to achieving what you want to achieve.
They also understand.
Oh, that's amazing. So you got good support from your friends.
Yeah.
You're never sitting at home on a Saturday night watching Instagram when your mates are out jolling and you get upset. Or...
nah.
Okay. No, that's awesome. But the discipline is a big part of this. So what I always say to people across all different walks of life is discipline covers 3 things. It's doing the things you need to do. So that's your training routine. You've got your exercise program. So it's doing what you need to do at the right time that you need to do it. And the most important thing is whether you feel like it or not. Do you ever wake up in the morning and go, oh, not again?
I mean, there are some days where it's hard to get out of bed, it's cold, I'm tired, I'm sore. But I would say that's where the discipline comes in.
Yeah. What do you do if you ever wake up and you're feeling, oh, it's too cold, I'm too tired? How do you shift?
Well, normally when you get to the gym, when I'm warmed up on the bag, then it's I'm feeling it, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really, if I am tired in the morning, it doesn't really affect me that much.
And I guess you got to get through your old man as well. He's probably waking you up. You're not going to say to him, I don't feel like it today. No, but he's been a massive support, your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
Any other mentors that you've had in your life?
Also,
and you can talk about mom and dad as well.
Yeah.
I'm not shifting you off that, but let's rather say who've been the most influential people in your life for boxing.
So at our gym, I'm the only kid who trains there in the mornings. So my uncle, John T, he's one of my main coaches. And also the teams that I train with, it's all of the pro boxers. They help me with sparring and everything. I would say the team I train with and Coach John T also helps me a lot.
And mom and dad, what are the sort of sacrifices they've had on a sort of family level for this journey?
Well, my mom, she obviously helps me with the training every now and again, but then she also sacrifices her time to help me with the new school so I can get used to it. And my dad helps me, instead of just relaxing for him, he'll help me with hand pads, or they sacrifice a lot of their time for me.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. And as I say, we always watch the journey on Instagram.
Yeah.
And branding is a big part of this as well. I mean,
Yeah.
in boxing, promotion of boxing and promotion of boxers is a massive industry as well. What is your next fight? Where does this journey go to now? So
my next fight is 13th of March. And then we'll see whatever comes next. And then I think it's in June. We're going to Cuba for a training camp. And then the next month, we're having a fight overseas with RBC.
Okay.
Yeah.
And fight day, it's a special day. Take us through fight day, whether you're fighting in the early evening or the afternoon. How does your day go on that fight day?
So with me, I would say my nerves are normally like very, like I'm fine the day before I fight, but like when I wake up that morning, like I can feel
Natural. Yeah. How do you manage that? How do you control your nerves?
Well, I can't really remember how I used to, but because it's like second nature now, I can feel the nerves, but it doesn't do anything to me. Yeah.
And when you're in the change room just before you're about to walk out, I mean, we were talking a little bit off camera about this. Is there ever a seed of doubt in your mind? Did you ever have anything that's going, can I do this? Is your mind ever working against you in that moment?
No, like always, like when I'm in, like that's my ring.
Yeah. And the headspace, is it calm or aggressive before the fight?
I would say I'm calm, but we know when we have to be aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like, in the old days when I used to play rugby, we used to get like sucked up in the change room. I always thought that boxing would be a little bit like that, but sort of understanding there's a strategy when you step into the ring, right?
Yeah, so you want to be calm in the ring because if your nerves are there, you gas out and you're tired, you feel nauseous. So you need to be calm when you're in there.
And strategy in boxing, is it obviously very dependent on who you're fighting? How do you pick up weaknesses? I'm talking about in the ring now. So you and Dad and John T, you guys have strategized on how you're going to do your fight. You've also got to be able to react. So you've got to be calm and you've got to have a clear head. What are you looking for when you're in the ring?
So each fight camp it's like over a month, so we have time to prepare and we get some background on the opponent. Then my dad and John T helps me like for strategies, like if they're
watching from the side as well.
Yeah, they're watching them. So we normally have a game plan for every fight.
Yeah.
So we know if we need to work on the back foot or to be the aggressor, or if they're wild, just to outbox them, so they help with the game plans.
Okay, so strategy is a big part of it.
Yeah.
When you are walking into the ring, do you have a routine?
No, just when I'm walking there, like I know this is what I was born to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's been your most challenging opponent to date?
Probably his name's Luke.
Yeah.
Luke Smith. He's probably the most skilled boxer that I've ever fought.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he Durban based?
He's from South Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did the fight go?
Yeah, it was good. I won. So the first one, it was a stoppage. Then we had 2 exhibition matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means it's no winner or loser, so it's a draw.
And when you're in the ring, because I see you do a lot of your fights with quite a big crowd, and Old Man's been putting together some really good events there. Are you aware of the crowd when you're in the ring, or are you in the zone?
No, I am aware of it, but because I've been doing it for so long, like I know, like it doesn't like scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from a pressure situation, what do you do when you feel pressure? Do you feel okay? Firstly, let's go back. Do you feel pressure to win? And when you feel that pressure, how does it impact you, and what do you do to manage yourself? You know?
Yeah. So I don't really feel pressure because I know like they're gonna be happy whether I win or lose. My family, friends, and supporters.
Yeah.
But if I do feel the pressure, I just like use it to my advantage. Like I have to win. Like I have to beat this guy. Okay. Yeah.
Is that a pressure you put on yourself? Are you quite strong on or strict on yourself from a pressure perspective?
Yeah, I definitely am.
Because that's one of the most strongest attributes of a top performer is the pressure that you place on yourself.
Yeah, because like boxing is so different to any other sport. Like if you lose, like you can blame it on a teammate, or boxing, if you lose, it's all on you. Like you even put the work in the fight camp. It's all on you if you lose. So it's like a lot more. It hurts a lot more if you lose.
Yeah. And also, I guess if you go into the ring, you know you're well prepared.
Yeah.
You know you've done your training. There's no reason for you to feel stressed, is there?
No, not really.
The result kind of takes care of itself. And if you're on your game for the day, as long as you put the work in and you've done everything that you need to do, stepping in that ring confidently is probably the strongest asset you can have.
Yeah.
Let's talk confidence quickly. How would you rate your level of confidence? I'm going to give you a scale of 0 to 10. You're going to give me a number. Okay, 0 is I have no confidence. I don't want to leave the house on a daily basis. 10 is I'm bouncing off the walls, confidence with myself, not arrogance. Eh?
Yeah.
How's your level of confidence?
I would say 10.
10, good.
Yeah.
And it's nice to say that proudly, because a lot of people misrepresent confidence and arrogance. So let me explain it to you how I see it. So confidence is I'm happy with who I am, proud of who I am. I know what I want, and I'm going to go and get it. And I don't care what anyone says. It's an internal thing. Arrogance actually is somebody who isn't happy with who they are, and they're trying to show the world something different to what they're feeling inside. And it doesn't come out as confidence. It comes out as arrogance. And I even said in the book, if I could start my life again, I'd want to live it more confidently. Do you think boxing has helped with confidence? Because I asked you earlier, does boxing make you calmer or more aggressive?
Yeah, I would say boxing helps with confidence.
Yeah.
Like if you're ever in like situations like you know what to do, it like helps you to be calmer.
Yeah.
I would say it definitely helps with confidence. Yeah,
and to other kids out there who are listening who are lacking with confidence, and it doesn't have to be start boxing.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to kids out there who are feeling a little lost, maybe a little unconfident? What would you say to them?
I would say don't overthink it, and find like a hobby, like put your mind off of it, but make sure to stay consistent with whatever you do.
Yeah,
to feel calm.
And to find something you love.
Yeah.
And each of us as human beings, I mean, yours is boxing. That's your talent. It's your God-given talent, and you're going to go on and do amazing things. But for any kids out there who are listening to Tyler speaking right now, every one of you has a talent. Sometimes it takes us a little longer to find it. I certainly didn't know what I wanted to do when I left school. But find that one thing and then just go for it. Action breeds confidence. You know, action is the first step. Sometimes we need a little bit of courage to take the action.
Yeah.
But once you take action, you generally realize that it's not as difficult as you thought. I wanted to do a quick fire. Can I do a quick fire session with you? So I'm just going to ask you some questions. And then you just tell me the first answer that comes to your mind. You ready?
Yeah.
Hardest thing about boxing?
Discipline.
Yeah. Best thing about boxing?
Winning.
Yeah. Your favorite combo?
1-2.
One thing you do before every fight?
I would say just to be calm, and I have like all my supporters with me. Just be calm when I go into the ring.
Okay. One word you'd use to describe your mindset?
My mindset.
Yeah. The way you think. How would you describe the way you think, your mindset?
I would say like my mindset is hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fixed mindset, you stuck on your goal. What kind of boxer do you want to be known as?
Like one of the best.
The best ever?
Yeah.
And what's the next goal after SA Champ? What are you chasing now? I know we spoke about it briefly.
Yeah. So I've made it here in SA as the SA Champ, and then I wouldn't mind going overseas to fight at one of their national events eventually.
Okay. And here's a nice one. If boxing ended tomorrow, what would boxing have taught you for the rest of your life?
Just to be calm, and everything's disciplined. Like it's taught me so much.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to think what I'd do without boxing.
Yeah. Look, I mean, if you just took discipline from boxing, you'll be successful for the rest of your life. It's one of the things that I struggle the most with in coaching business people is the discipline that people have. Bad habits, they come in so quickly and they derail whatever your goals and dreams are. Everyone wants like instant results, instant gratification. But there's such a process to success. It's a journey.
Yeah.
And if you walk away from boxing one day with that habit of discipline, you will be able to just get on with anything in your life. But I like your energy. I like your calmness.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. We're going to keep watching your journey. Is there anything that you want to say out there to anyone who's going to step in the ring against you in the future?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Fantastic. Buddy, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming and chatting to us today. And we look forward to watching your success in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.